What is up, guys? How you doing? Danny here, father of a beautiful 3-year-old boy and a personal trainer. So I'm going to give you guys some good quality content today. Really looking forward to it. So let's get started. Well, man, so excuse the dog tags here. Like, these are just in case I get lost around the neighbourhood. You know, this is the way people identify me. So, and tell me where I should go to my house and what address I live in, because it's all on here. Anyway, so today, food. You know, what do you do with food? Like, what do you do when it comes to, you know, I suppose a little bit lost in terms of what to do when it comes to health and fitness and how to eat, and you know, what's the best way to eat if you want a good physique, and you know, what are the best way to juggle busy demands and still eat well, you know? So like an example of this would be a truck driver. You know, a truck driver being on the road all the time, you know, they don't have a lot of time to, or they do have a little bit of time to sort of stop off, but it's usually servo food, pies, pasties, sausage rolls, you know, all this crap and junk, donuts, for example, you know, coffee, which I don't think is too bad because I've got a cup right in front of me. You know, like just sort of little things, you know, that you can do in order to sort of overcome the challenges through bad eating and having a really busy lifestyle. How do you combat that? You know, a big key is preparing in advance. So what do I mean by preparing in advance? I mean sort of like preparing at least a few days ahead, you know, like at least cooking up enough to sort of keep you going for 3 days, and then you cook again for another 3 days. So that way you don't get sick of the same food. You know, and what you do is you put a couple of days aside in the fridge. You know, that way it sits there ready for you to go. All you have to do is pull it out and eat it, or chuck it in the microwave, and another in the freezer. So that way you've always got backup food. You know, it's all about convenience. You know, like you see things like, you know, pre-prepared meals. Like you've seen a lot of stuff going around, you know, of how convenient it actually is. That's what makes things like that so marketable. You know, the thing is, like, the markup on those sort of things are ridiculous, and if you were to do it yourself, you would actually save a lot of money, and also, you know, you're in control because you know what goes into it, you know it's nutritious, and you know it's going to fit your goals and needs properly. So, you know, examples of like what to do to make sure you prepare and make sure you have food ready in advance is to make sure you sort of do a little bit of chopping, and you know, make sure like the food isn't necessarily cooked, but the food's prepared and ready to go, in terms of all you have to do is chuck it in the bowl and cook it. That's it. And you want it to be that simple. You want it to be as simple as possible, because the likelihood of you doing it, if it's not simple, is going to be next to zero. So I hope you found that information useful, guys. What I'm doing at the moment is I'm obviously a personal trainer within the city of Casey and peninsular areas. So what I'll do is I'll leave a web link down below. You can check me out and have a look at some more videos of mine, or have a look at my page and drop your details down if we can give you a hand. Take care, and I'll see you soon.